So we know that most people stay in hotels when they travel to a new place. And a good hotel experience is everything, while a bad hotel experience can ruin the entire trip. And we've all had that one bad hotel experience. So let's talk about it. What can hotels do to improve customer experience? Today we have two people working on the front lines of the tourism industry here to share their experiences with us and answer some of our travel questions. Ayodeji is the founder of 54africa.com, a web magazine on lifestyle, culture, and travel. Thanks for coming today, Ayodeji.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome. Lekan Kehinde is the founder of discoveria.com.ng, Nigeria's foremost platform for tours and travel experiences. It's good to have you today.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So Ayodeji, what are some of the things that hotels can do to make sure that customers have a better experience at the hotel?
I feel hotels should increase their online presence. They should not limit themselves to just their environment. People who want to come to a town or a place and we need a place to stay. They should not just limit themselves, they should put themselves out there with proper contact, and then they should upload enough images about their hotel so people can see what they are getting and not fake images. Because I've had an experience. I saw a website of an hotel, I booked and everything. The images were nice, the rooms were awesome. Only for me to get there, the bed sheets were terrible. Like they were terrible. The room were like a TV pool.
I was going to say though, because some hotels have fantastic images on their websites, but then you get to the hotel and it's totally different.
It was different. Like even the image they had outside, I think was from another hotel. Because we got there and we found out that the hotel was just on a major street, which we didn't want.
So I think one trick for me to know if a hotel is like photoshopping or if they're trying to boost their image is to see their pictures versus customer pictures. So you know how TripAdvisor has reviews where customers can upload their own pictures. So you see what's real versus what they've hired a photographer to take.
Yeah, concerning that, TripAdvisor don't really cover everywhere. Like in Ondo State, for example, there are loads of hotels in Ondo State. But when you go on TripAdvisor, you just feel just like the big and massive
Nigerians are not reviewing.
Yeah, exactly. And then they themselves are not putting themselves out there to be noticed. So they are not out there, so there's nothing for people to review. So I feel they should put themselves out there. That will even help them get more customers. And they should put their real selves out there, not a photoshopped image or anything.
Okay. Michael, do you have any other suggestions?
Yeah, I just feel most especially quality service. I think tourism is customer-centric environment in which you have to deal with people. Basically, it's about people, and I think most hotels don't really consider people. They tend to put the profit ahead of the service they render. So I ensure that you also beat their expectations. I think they're able to do that. They're able to get more customers and improve the service of their hotel.
It can be very nasty. Like, I'm paying my money though. You shouldn't be nasty to me.
Yeah, some hotels act as if they're doing you a favor.
They should put in place strategies in order to when customers complain, let their complaints be fixed. Why is the heater not working, and you take them 2-3 hours to fix the heater and stuff like that. They should invest more in training their staffs on customer service.
Okay.
I actually agree very much with that, because also when you talk about training, you also look at the management structure of the whole hotel. A lot of times, even the managers are not properly trained to understand the whole business of hospitality in the whole sense of it. So,
I think people take the hospitality industry for granted, and not just the hospitality industry, but food as well. People feel like if you can cook, you can open a restaurant. And if you have a house with 6 rooms, you can run a hotel. But they forget that this is an industry where people are getting trained, and they should treat it as such.
I also think in place of technology and facility management, I think hotels are not really, they tend to not maintain their facilities. Like sometimes you get there, the heater is not working, or if the socket is not working. I think they need for most hotels, especially after some years, to refurbish or innovate their hotels to ensure their facilities are up to date. At least if it doesn't have to be expensive, but at least it has to be working.
Working and well maintained.
Yeah, well, I won't blame them because it seems generally in Nigeria we lack maintenance culture. So everyone carries that to every industry. We lack maintenance culture. So if there is proper maintenance culture in place, I feel hotels should do, I think it shouldn't even be monthly, it should be weekly audits of what they have in place, what they don't have in place. I shouldn't get there like, oh, and the heater was working last week, what happened? You should do audit of, oh, is this thing still working? Is the fridge still working? Is the bed still in good shape? Do audit. Oh, what are we going to fix? Don't just neglect them.
But in order to do that though, you would have to have been trained on hotel management, which a lot of the managers are not.
Yeah, definitely.
I have another one. This one is a bit silly, but I cannot stand hotels that don't have white bedding. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like if your bed sheets, your pillowcases, your towels are not white, then you have something to hide. I've been to hotels where the bed sheets are like multicolored. And I'm like, it's easy to hide a stain in a blue and brown bed sheet, but that's just me. Sometimes I go to the hotel's website to check and be sure that the pictures I'm seeing are white, the towels look white. It's another thing when you get there and then it was once white, it's now brown, but hopefully it started out as white. So.
Aside that, I also think in terms of, I just feel policy, like what they run on, like because like refunding, sometimes customers come and they're able to get to the hotel and need to refund them the money. Because I have had such experience that we paid for hotels, so now I don't receive my money back. But I think in terms of policy of refund policy, in terms of policy of customer management and that thing, I think that's also very vital. I think that's just the policy, the organization one should be more customer centric, because that would in the long run generate more profit than just little profit they want to make within the first few months or first few years.
I think I would like to add communication gap. There is a large volume of communication gap. Except when probably you make a booking online and they will even put it on your website, oh, it's advisable to make a booking online. And then you book online only for you to get there and check in like, oh,
And the receptionist never got the booking.
Even because that has happened to me. Are you for real? This one was even a booking for like 20 people and you're telling me you never got our booking, and to cap it up they said there's no food for us. How does that happen? What happened to the company? I showed the receptionist the mails I've been exchanging and everything. She was like, well, none of these were confirmed and everything. So I think they need to invest in communication gap. Whoever is handling this should like communicate to whoever will be executing that.
Yeah.
So I feel they should invest in communication gap.
Feeling the company.
Yes.
No one's going to talk about Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's
No one's going to talk about Wi-Fi.
very much.
Guys, I'm not even asking for free Wi-Fi. I understand that some grades of hotels might require you to pay for the Wi-Fi. That's fine. But that in 2017 you go to a hotel and they'll tell you there's no Wi-Fi, or there's Wi-Fi but it pretty much doesn't work. I think that's unacceptable. A lot of people are traveling for business, or they want to at least keep in touch and be able to function while they're staying in your hotel. Their lives shouldn't shut down just because they're staying in your hotel. So I think Wi-Fi is something that every single hotel, apartment, whatever you are, as long as you're going to be housing people, I think you should have access to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but have you been at a hotel, you're checking out, have they ever asked you about, oh, what do you think about our hotel?
Yes, feedback on.
Yes, what should we do?
That doesn't happen very often.
So I think they should invest in that too. They should invest in feedbacks. Oh, what should we put in place? What should we fix? What should we improve on? What should we kick out? They should invest in customers' feedback. It will help their service. Improve their service.
I think it's important to take feedback in anything. You need to know whether your service is acceptable or not. I have another one. How do you go to a hotel that you booked for 2 people and there's only one set of everything in the hotel? So there's only one towel, or some hotels will tell you there's breakfast for only one person, but it's a double room, and so you have to pay for breakfast for the other person. Complimentary breakfast is for only one person. I understand if it's a single room, but this is a double room or even a suite, and they're telling you, complimentary breakfast for just one person, or there's only one towel in the room, or better still, there's no towel in the room. Nowadays, I take my towel everywhere I'm going because I just don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Anymore.
That's just a reflex. Pack your towels, pack everything.
Everything, even soaps,
You pack everything.
toothpaste, shampoo,
Pack everything.
everything. But these are basic things that people should be able to access when they stay in a hotel.
I think just about customer experience. Like a lot of hotels don't really look at how do our customers feel when they come to a hotel? What's the experience when they get there? Because like I traveled somewhere. And, okay, I took a biro, I took it off, and by the time I came back, they put two there. So I think it's about it's take one soap, they put two there back. That should show you that if you need it, we are always there for you. I think it's just about how we deal with people and how we understand what experience, what picture they want to paint out to people about who our hotel is, what our hotel is doing. I think that's just it. I just think about people centric and customer experience. Every hotel should have something they want to show to their customers or make their customers feel whenever they come to the hotel. It might just be one thing, but it should just be what they are known for.
Going back to the courtesy, I was in a hotel in Benin, and this hotel is one of the very elaborate hotels in Benin. I mean, they're very well known, pretty old, they've built a reputation, and I was moved 3 times. So I booked and paid for a room, I was given a price, and then somebody came to my room and said, oh, this is not the room we were supposed to have given you. And I moved. And then they said, oh, sorry, this is not the room we're supposed to have given you. And I moved the third time. They moved me the third time. And I said, no, I'm not. Guys, I'm not, and I'm also not paying extras for this. And I couldn't see the differences in all the rooms that they were moving me to. But I remember going to complain to the manager, and all the manager had to say was, oh, our person didn't get the correct information that this was the room we were supposed to stay in. Yes, the communication gap was there, lack of courtesy. These rooms are not filled anyway, so even if you have accidentally put me in the room that was reserved for the president, keep me there, for the sake of I'm going to go back and tell the story. And guess what? They don't have a website, so I couldn't make noise. They also don't have social media, so I couldn't leave any review or make any noise about it. It didn't matter to them. Yeah, we don't have a website. Sorry.
Yeah, this is like a kind of advice. I'm not sure, but I feel people going into that kind of business should just leave or not go in with the mindset of making money. They should go in with the mindset of adding value. Because when you go in with the mindset of adding value, the value you add will make you money. Because when you add value, you have everything in place. Naturally, people will be attracted to that hotel because they have good customer service, they do everything well. You should go in with the mindset of adding value. When you add value, your value will definitely make you money.
Well, Ayodeji and Michael, thank you so much for coming and for sharing your experiences and your tips on improving hotel customer experience. Hey!
Very nasty. Like, I'm paying my money though. You shouldn't be nasty to me.
Yeah, some hotels act as if they're doing you a favor.
Exactly, which it shouldn't be. It's because of the customers you are in business. That people should get that when you are doing a business that has to do with hospitality, you have to get it right. It's either you are in or you are out. So they should train their staffs on good customer service. When you train your staff, let them have a rule that regulates their conduct, what they should do and what they should not do, and they should